This is the creamer we're using today because it was the one that was on sale. You know, I just buy the creamer that's on sale that week. Hey, it's what I ate in a day. I can't talk to you until after coffee. Okay, now that we can talk. So I'm just having a gallon of coffee. No, it's 10 ounces, and I got the Peet's coffee K-cups because I love Peet's. When I'm in LA, that's the coffee shop I go to because it's the bomb, but they have Peet's all over. They just don't have one in Texas. So I got the K-cups. I'm using the Khalifa Farms this week, and coffee. It's a spiritual experience. It really is. You guys are really close right now because my tripod's on my counter when it's usually on the floor, but I don't want to readjust it because I'm getting ready to film a get ready with me video, which you will see before this video. So this all makes no sense. I gotta go. Bye. It's time for lunch. I think my nipples are showing. Dave's Killer Bread. This is my favorite bread, but it's hella expensive. So if you can't afford it, just buy a different kind of bread. This one has a lot of protein and fiber and stuff like that, but so does regular whole grain bread. This is the first time that I tried like the white bread kind. I usually get the seedy something, I don't know. One of them with a lot of seeds. Spicy mustard, just mayo, some avocado, baby carrots, a tomato, some spinach, some dill pickle flavored sauerkraut. I ripped off the label or else I'd show it to you. And some deli slices. I also threw away the packaging. I'm terrible at this. I know I'm supposed to save the packaging so I can show you guys, but I forgot. So 3, 2, 1, sandwich. Sandwich and baby carrots. This sandwich is so big. It's mostly that giant heaping thing of spinach, but yeah. Sparkling water, orange flavor today. I also have a lime flavor in the fridge, but orange is what we're going for today. It matches my carrots. So if you follow me on Snapchat, you know I'm dog sitting right now. So I've been out in the rain all weekend walking puppies. One puppy. But she's so sweet. So I'm only gonna touch on this briefly because I don't care. You guys have been noticing more craziness in the comments lately. That will only continue to happen as my channel grows. So I encourage you not to fight with these people. They are not subscribers, they just are passerbys. So don't focus on it. And just know that the lesson in all of this is, I'm gonna eat this, I promise. It's none of your business what someone else thinks about you. That's the philosophy I always live by. I don't care what anyone thinks that watches these videos because I don't know them. They don't know me. And frankly, it's not my business to be concerned with what they think. And just know that I will continue to do these videos. I will continue to do them the way that I do them because this is my channel. And I will do what I know makes you guys happy and what makes me happy. So use that in all aspects of your life. Just because someone judges you for doing something the way that you choose to do it doesn't mean that it's wrong and doesn't mean that you can't continue to do it. So whether it's making YouTube videos, rather it's if you want to go to a dance class but you're nervous what someone might think about your body, sorry, or that someone might judge you for doing something that you really want to do, don't let that get to you because the only person that's going to end up unhappy is you, because you didn't do what you felt was right for you and what makes you happy. So don't let someone else's judgment keep you from doing the things that make you happy or whatever. I want this sandwich now. Oh my gosh, it's so huge. Oh yeah. I don't know who I saw put sauerkraut on a sandwich, but it's like the best thing ever. It's so good. And if you don't like fake meats, for the most part during the week I follow Jenny Messina. She's my favorite registered dietitian that supports a vegan diet, and she says to work in like fake meats and processed food. Obviously not as the bulk of your diet. It should not be like your entire diet, but to try these things. And they have more protein sometimes than other things may have. So as part of a well-planned vegan diet, that like fake meats and things are good. But if you choose not to do fake meats, that's cool. You could do tofu on this. If you like tofu, you could do all veggies, whatever you like. It's a sandwich, not rocket science. But I do get a lot of like inquiries to do like sex toy reviews, and I've noticed on YouTube sex toy companies contact one of two groups of people: fat girls or gay guys. Like those are the only two people they contact for sex toy reviews. And there's also this vegan company that contacted me recently. I think I'm gonna do something with them, just work one of their products into one of this videos. They have a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna try to pick something that I think you guys will actually like, and I'll try it out and everything. I'm always honest in my reviews, so that's not a big deal because I've done lots of reviews on this channel before. But I just need to find something that I think you guys are gonna like. Oh, my stomach hurts now. I'm full. My sister's coming over. Maybe she'll eat the other half of the sandwich. Which I don't even know if I'm full. I think these bubbles just like fill my stomach. Okay. I have to go finish editing, and then I will be back. I'm crunching so loud. I'll be back when I eat something else. I also need to look at apartments. Like my lease is up soon. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to stay at this place, or if I'm going to move to another place, or if I'm going to move states. Talk about stressful. She's my little baby. I love her. She's precious. 10 years old. Can you believe that, Nicole? Can you believe it? She's all old and gray. Everything, all of her gray parts used to be black. Now they are gray because her is an old lady. I figured since I'm not having a snack, I'd give you guys some Nicole Cam instead. Oh my gosh, this is so fucking hot. I'm having broccoli and cheddar soup for dinner. It's chunky potato and broccoli cheddar soup, homemade, vegan, and I will tell you guys the recipe as soon as I sit this hot ass bowl down. Oh my god, bye. I'm wearing the world's shortest dress. Hey. So, how you make this soup is, listen, because I'm only going to tell you guys one time. You guys know I don't do recipes. I'm going to link down below the video that I made this off of. The only thing that I changed is when she uses celery, I use carrots to make it more orange, to look more like cheddary. So just replace the celery with carrots and you'll have the exact recipe I use. The video I use is from Thrift. She said that she got it from Khalil, but I'll post Thrift's video down below because Khalil deleted her video. So what you're gonna need, you're gonna need 1 head of cauliflower. You're gonna need 6 yellow potatoes. Not any other kind of potato, make sure you use yellow. Then you're gonna need 1 head of broccoli or 1 bag of frozen broccoli, whatever you prefer. 2 sweet onions, some kind of sauteing liquid, butter, some olive oil, or you can just saute it in water if you're about that life. I'm not about that life. I like to use a little bit of oil to saute my onions. What else are you going to need? 2 medium carrots, or you can use celery like Thrift Thick did, but I'm going to use carrots in my recipe. And then you also need some vegetable stock. I don't know exactly how much, just enough to cover up your vegetables, all right? So you'll need that, and then in addition you'll need just about 1 cup of almond milk. That's how much I used. Thrift Thick may have used a little bit more because we use different methods to blend our soups. Now, what you're gonna do, you're gonna cut up your head of cauliflower. You're gonna cut up all your vegetables. Just cut up all your vegetables into like little bite-sized chunks, okay? So first step, saute your onions in your vegan butter or in your olive oil. Once those have come down and they are nice and soft, you can also put a little bit of garlic if you like. Go ahead and put in your whole head of cauliflower, chopped up into the florets, and then add in your potatoes. You're gonna use 3 of the 6 potatoes that you cut up. So put in 3 potatoes and put in the carrots. Now cover those with vegetable stock, and then I just go once around the pan with some almond milk just to add a little bit of extra creaminess, but you can definitely skip the almond milk if you don't want to. Now, bring those up to a boil, let all of your vegetables soften. Once your vegetables are softened, you're going to take an immersion blender. Immersion blender is the kind of blender that you can put into the pot and use to blend it up. It won't electrocute you. I was worried about that for a little bit. If you don't have an immersion blender, I highly recommend buying one because I use it to make banana ice cream. I use it to make soups. I use it to make salad dressings. You can use it for a multitude of things. So if you don't have an immersion blender, you're going to have to put this mixture of your cooked, very soft vegetables, they need to be very, very soft, into a high-speed blender and blend them into smooth. And then return it all to the pot once it's all blended, or if you use an immersion blender like I do, just blend it until it's smooth. Okay, y'all? The next thing you're going to do is take your remaining 3 potatoes. You're going to put these in a pot of boiling water. Boil them until they're just fork tender. As soon as they're fork tender, maybe with just a tad bit of resistance, go ahead and throw in your head of broccoli. You don't want to overcook your broccoli. Just let it sit for about 5 minutes. No, about 3 minutes. Not too long, because I like my broccoli firm. If you like your broccoli a little bit more tender, you can let it cook for longer, or you can throw in your frozen broccoli just to get the thaw off of it. Now, after your vegetables are done cooking, your broccoli and your potatoes, you're going to drain them into a strainer. Then you're going to take them and pour them into your cheesy mixture. That mixture that you made before is going to be nice and orange like mine because you use carrots instead of celery, and it's going to look like a cheese sauce. Then you're going to just go ahead and dump those in and combine it. Now it's time to season it. I like to use a little bit of sea salt. I use pink Himalayan sea salt because I'm fancy and I shop at Trader Joe's. Then the next thing you're going to do is put in some nutritional yeast. If you don't have nutritional yeast, it's essential for a vegan kitchen. I get mine at Whole Foods. They sell it in the bulk section. It has a lot of B12 and it's a complete protein and has all kinds of other nutritional benefits, but the best benefit is that it tastes very, very cheesy. So it'll give your soup that very delicious cheesy flavor. If you don't put nutritional yeast, that's okay. It'll just taste like a creamy potato soup instead of a creamy potato cheddar broccoli soup. The last thing you can do is add some garlic powder if you didn't add garlic with your onions, and a little bit of pepper to taste, and then you are done. You have a beautiful broccoli and cheddar soup. That's how you do it. That's how it's done. It takes about 30 minutes altogether. It's a very simple recipe, very healthy because you're not using any vegan cheeses or anything like that, but it's orange because carrots, I don't know a southern saying about carrots, but they're orange. Okay, back to Edyn. So I'm gonna eat this soup now. It's really hot. I was really just talking, well, 1, to give you guys the recipe, and then 2, because I need this to cool down because it's really hot. But I just followed Thrift Thick's recipe, but that was the rundown of it. It's super, super simple to make. It's so good. For broth, hot. My nails, by the way, are Kendra Scott Onyx. If you use a tomato-based stock, this probably won't taste the same as mine does. And I actually use a no chicken stock. They sell them at like Sprouts and Whole Foods. It says on it, vegetarian chicken stock, and then if you read the back, it's all vegan, of course, and it has the vegan symbol. So I use that as my preferred just because it's light in color and it has a really rich flavor. Some of the other stocks can add like a darker tint to your soup, but if you're not really worried about the aesthetic look of your soup, if you don't care if it looks really orangey and cheesy, I know some of you guys are probably annoyed that I'm just not eating. Then you can just use any kind of stock you want. Mushroom might be too strong of a flavor, but if you're gonna do just regular vegetable stock, I suggest using the stock that's, what's it called? Just regular vegetable stock, not the tomato base one. Make sure that tomato isn't part of the ingredients. This is so good. Like, so good. Okay, I'm gonna finish eating this. It's late, it's like 7:24. I don't think I'm gonna eat anything else today, so I'll just sign off now. And I just want to remind you guys that I really do love you endlessly. You mean so much to me, and I'm so thankful that you guys come back and watch every single week, and that you interact with me on social media, and that you're a part of my family, because I really value you. But until next time, keep an open mind, keep an open heart, practice unconditional compassion. I'm gonna finish this soup, and don't take shit from anyone. I'll see you next time. Okay.